is Review Team 3, or RT3. Of course, we cannot be here with you today without the awesome Sweet Delights. Your first stop for the tastiest treats this side of downtown city. Hopefully, now I can get some free snacks from Sweet Delights. I am Downloads Bacon, and
Feem. I mean, I don't know why I'm here with you dudes. I mean, we all know that the ladies are the better sex here. Bam.
Yeah, right. Please pardon her, folks. Feem is she's just some woman with a small brain, that's all.
the third of us.
How dare they?
Well, ignoring her, hello everyone, this is CC Trainer Ling, the other most respectable dude in this review. You know, the two best ones here, not counting that other one.
Hey man, I'm trying my best here.
I didn't mean you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Choose your episode. On the same page.
It's time for us to check it out.
Today's episode is On the Same Page. The plot here is after an argument about too much stuff being left around the day camp by both the boys and the girls, the boy pets decide to leave and make their own day camp up in the pet shop loft, leaving the girls by themselves, but both sides start to miss their respective gender. Meanwhile, Blythe fears she may be losing her ability to talk to pets after reading an entry from her mother's journal, so she decides to find a new method of communication, some of which being a bit out there.
Yes, I guess our first positive that we can discuss for y'all now is Blythe.
Absolutely. Yeah. Blythe. Another episode where she may be losing her ability to talk to pets. Kinda like going back to Season 1's What Did You Say? Except this time you didn't need any herbal medicine to make it happen.
Well, those awful tasting name brand or knockoff brand herbal medicine. Somehow, it knows that other people have the ability to talk to pets, and they list it as one of the side effects. So that's interesting, you know? So, Blythe's like, oh man, if I lose my powers, you know, if I get sucked up by a Magneto or something, I'm gonna have to try to find another way to talk to the pets. So she tries Morse code, which hurts animals' ears. We didn't see that scene. And she tries, what was the thing with the flags? I forget.
Semaphore.
Semaphore.
In the Navy.
In the Navy.
What is doing semaphore?
Yes, Blythe was like saying those things like with the flags. And like, what are you trying to say?
She wants us to join the Navy.
And she was like, I want us to say Russell's my favorite.
That's right, everybody. Blythe is saying I'm the favorite for semaphore. Yeah.
Could be a metaphor.
A metaphor for semaphore. Russell's the favorite.
Favorite, always.
And then she tries a new method, sign language. I don't know if pets really understand things with the hands except point to me to where the treats are.
Most of them don't even have opposable thumbs, so
Zoe has a thumb.
Sign language could work. I mean,
these pets have thumbs.
No, Zoe has thumbs, and it works.
Everybody has thumbs. Everyone in this series has got a thumb. The panda, the skunk, the monkey, they all have thumbs.
Can they do sign language with them? The fingers are so stubby. It's like, can they do sign language with them? I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. They can be like, you know, we can play thumb war.
Yeah.
That's something we could do.
Check it out.
They can at least go, hey, Blythe, thumbs up.
So sign language is the thing that she's going to teach pets, sort of thing. But it doesn't work because, well, she was trying it on Young Me, and Young Me didn't know what she.
And Young Me was like, do I look like a dog?
She just thought it was Taco Tuesday. Leave her alone.
Taco Tuesday?
Taco Tuesday, and she's like, no, and then she just started flipping out, and then like, Young Me's just like, okay, like, you know, in order for your plan to work, the pets would also have to know sign language, so you would have to at first teach the pets sign language, or for them to communicate with sign language.
That's exactly what I was thinking, because like, the thing with sign language is both parties need to know it. Because the person who's doing the sign language to you knows sign language, but you don't, you're not going to understand what the heck we're talking about. Unless you have like a sheet in front of you that has all the hand symbols on. So Blythe kind of, you know, by not teaching Young Me first, she kind of didn't get anywhere with the sign language thing. Because Young Me doesn't have sign language, so yeah.
I mean, why not just write to the pets, be like, what's up, Russell? Gives paper. Russell, nothing. Sends it back.
I mean, she could do that, but she can do other things to communicate, like, you know, some hula dancing.
Oh, yes. I mean,
that was the best one. It was out there, and I approve of it 100%.
I just love how that even happened. It was just like, oh man, I need to think of a new way to talk to the pets. Commercial break, cuts to her hula dancing. The guys enjoying it. You saw their faces. Come on.
And even Vinny states later on in the episode, like, I think he said, like, he wished Blythe would go to hula dancing or something. Oh no, he says he prefers the hula dancing to a hug at the end, so. Yeah,
it's like, oh, the hug is great. Dance for me.
He wants her body.
Goes up the dump later. Yeah, we had other methods, but just one other thing about the hula dancing. I'm not sure how she was able to get up there in the hula attire and not get noticed or something. But good thing Little's Pet Shop is a desolate wasteland where no one goes to shop, right?
Well, it seemed pretty empty during the scene where we see the boys in the loft, so I'm assuming that it's probably because I didn't see Mrs. Twombly there either, so it's it must be either it's really just a not busy day or something, so I'm guessing that's how she did it. Just no one seemed to be there, so it was just not busy, I guess.
Yeah, so she was like, oh, I gotta wear this hula getup, go downstairs. Not hula dance with the girls, I just go for the guys, give them a little show.
Hey, all about them pets. Our next positive. The pets.
The pets. Yes, the pets. Mostly I'll lean a little bit more towards the female pets in the start of this discussion first, because, of course, I like them more than the guys, but they had their funny moments, especially with all their stuff everywhere.
Yes, the female pets were pretty good. I mean, I liked Peppa the best in this, though, because, I like Peppa, but this, just how she was how she was sassing out Russell was amazing. How she was just, I don't know, I just loved how she acted towards him. It was really funny to me. And it was nice to see the ladies again. And one thing that I wanted to mention is this random bit with Penny and her tape recorder. Just I love this thing. I don't know what that was, but it was something. And then what was it? It matches your ears. I just those cute little Penny lines were so adorable. I'm I missed that. I'm so glad we got some of those. And then Ninja pointing out I let the ducks be in a row. And then Pepper with her skunk sense, which I approve because the Twombly sense and the skunk sense now, so it's nice.
It's like someone's trying to sell me something.
I told you he was onto us.
Yes,
and of course, Ninka putting her foot down on Sunil for the painting.
Yeah, she's like, I need to paint the pretty mongoose with the pink scarf. I think that's what she said. Go back over there.
She just put her foot down.
I like Sunil's the face he pulls. This scene. It's just he's I fell into Penny Ling's plushy pile. It's I was thinking of the quicksand. It's this really weird friggin' chin thing. I don't even know. It's that was funny.
It's oh man, all this stuff feels like I fell into quicksand. We even had another pet. His name was Ted. I don't know where he is anymore. He went to go get one of our rings, and now he's gone.
The rings, fort made out of kibble, beanbag chairs. Thanks to the boys envisioning things via Tron.
Yes, they're we're gonna have all this cool stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have HD TVs and a foosball table maybe.
And a log ride.
And then it just appeared. I don't know what happened there, but it just appeared. Ow! They imagined it, and then suddenly it was there. It's what? This is Twombly oh, okay, I'm listening to the boys' little fantasy thing. They want this, they want that. I have to bring this in for them or something. It's just it just appeared. I don't know.
They lost their mascots.
Yes.
They were mascots. To tell you the truth, that confused me.
Yeah.
Speaking of to tell you the truth.
But hey, you can't even handle the truth of saying this, so let me say it, woman.
Honey, I can handle this.
Truthfully, can you?
Truthfully, I can.
Fine.
Don't you guys? Honestly.
I think we need to avoid we gotta avoid the communication breakdown here, people. We gotta get to the song.
Okay.
Yeah, this song. It's the highlight of the episode. Perhaps the only thing that really stands out in this episode by far. Just this song.
I'll agree there. This song I've literally had on repeat basically all this week. Literally, I think I've listened to it basically every day, perhaps twice in every day of this week. That's how much I like this one.
It was just so good. It's really powerful. The message of the song, Light singing and Zoe with her notes. Yeah, it had Russell doing a lot of the singing too, but hey, it's a whole group song, so that's what makes it better.
I think the message in it was really relatable. Well, because it's a lot of people, if they have arguments, they don't really want to listen to each other, and then they kind of just ignore each other. Then that's where the communication breakdown happens. It's a lot of the lines were quite relatable. Because was it Russell's line with you're not listening to what we're trying to tell you, sort of thing. It's it does happen a lot in the Fallout. The other party's trying to tell their friends something, and then their friends just ignore them because they're too mad at them, and then they're trying to explain something, and it doesn't really happen. So it was a good song, and I adored Penny's little line as well. I love her singing, and it was nice to hear a song with all of the pairs. Well, Zoe and Russell did get the most lines, in my opinion. Still good though. Still like the song, and the visuals looked great. But the breaking of the glass, it just had a nice feel to it. I feel like it's a reference to a song because I recognize the tone of the song, but I can't place what song it is right now.
Yeah, It's like, how many songs involve groups breaking down their communication by not speaking to each other, but they want to reconcile, while also having a singer, i.e. Blythe, feeling that she's going to have her own communication breakdown with the pets one of these days. So it's nice how both plots felt connected through just one song.
Yeah, and like, that you just remind me, like, there's at least 2 bands I can think of, or there's probably more, that do have these final songs where it is about them kind of breaking up and stuff. So this song was kind of similar to that. Like, I'm thinking Spice Girls and ABBA for this right now. Both of them have like songs like that, where it's like the end song, the breakup song.
Oh, well, I was thinking Fleetwood Mac. Just go your own way.
Yeah. It's Fleetwood Mac too. That works.
They should have sung that. That song's incredible.
I love that song.
But hey, how often do you get Sunil dressing up as someone who looks like Lionel Richie? At least that's what they were going for. It looked like Richie.
It was Richie.
It should have. It might have been. Or someone else. I don't know.
He was like, hello, is it me you're looking for?
Someone hurt you, Sunil. Who hurt you?
It hurts.
You have been hurt. That much is true.
All these song references, like, but this is what the show's really good at. They're all references to the songs in the song. So it is nice to get a song in the season, which has had like hardly any songs. Like,
Yeah, really.
at least major ones. We've had New for Sugar sprinkles, but we've literally had Guilty Tango in the beginning songs, and that one Unfair that shall not be named.
Yeah, so this song was a nice little, gift to everyone. I dare challenge anyone to say that they didn't like the song.
I didn't like the song.
What?
He said, I mean, I like how it has, to me, it kind of has like a 90s feel to it, like Boys to Men kind of thing. I don't know, just how it was, But, I guess I just didn't like it that much. I mean, I do like the message, but...
I can't believe Bacon didn't like it!
Yes.
Alright, so we got that. Anyone else wish to complain about this episode?
Yes.
Oh, come on now!
My complaint here now is the plot, actually. It's like, I felt like we kind of got this plot already in like, there's 2 episodes which had sort of a combination. This episode felt like a combination thing, really, in my opinion. With like, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Dum Dum Way in a sense, the boys versus girls thing, where Dum Dum Way didn't really focus on that as much. And it also reminded me of Pet Sounds, with like, and I got vibes from like 3 episodes here, because I got vibes from Dum Dum Way, although this one didn't focus, because I had the boys versus girls plot too, but it didn't focus on it as much as this episode did. It also reminded me of What Do You Say, in the sense where Blythe can't speak to the pets, and she's having that same issue here. And it also reminded me of Snow Story, because like the pets are kind of having this argument thing. It kind of just reminded me of those 3 episodes, and it kind of felt like we've already seen this sort of thing before, so it's like I didn't really care for seeing it again. And I felt like the other episodes kind of tackled it perfectly fine, because I don't know like why they decided to kind of repeat it again. I mean, I guess it works, but I felt like it would have been better if they did something a little bit completely different from what we've already had, where I felt like they've kind of just done similar things to what we've already got in previous episodes, which and just mashed into one episode. So it's like, I don't know if anyone agrees with me here.
No, I agree.
It makes sense, because I actually saw like some of the stuff like actually converge from different episodes. The one about Dum Dum Way, it really wasn't about boys versus girls. It was like, hey, Blythe wants to take the girls to her room to have girl time, boys have their boy time. But Sunil actually misses the girls being around, so it's not like they were like at each other's throats. Except for that one instance where Sunil was acting like Penny was not going to come up with ideas of saving the girls because she was just this girl panda, stuff like that. That was really the only sign that I saw boys versus girls in Dum Dum Waiter. But other than that, I definitely see where like convergence of episodes came from.
Yeah,
it was just like a giant stew, and they mixed in a bunch of episodes and stirred it, and they're like, look, we have a new episode
on the same page.
If only we were on the same page with Russell in this episode.
Yeah, I'd say I wasn't a fan of Russell's attitude in general in this episode, especially his attitude towards Vinny, because a lot of people would find how he's talked to Vinny quite funny. I kind of just didn't, because I just felt like it was a little bit too mean, in my opinion. Like, he just basically flat out calls Vinny dumb in one of the scenes. It's like, wow, what are you doing, Russell? I mean, it doesn't really hurt Vinny, but I still think that's a little bit, like, harsh. Like, and I don't know, Russell's not really sort of done this thing before, so it seems a bit weird coming from him. And Bacon brought this stuff, I think, to me in a call at some point. It felt more like a Pepper thing to say rather than a Russell thing to say. I don't know, it just seems like that sounds like something that Pepper would say to Vinny, because she sort of says things like that, I guess. And it just would have worked better if it was Pepper that said it instead of Russell, and Russell just came across as a bit, I guess, rude or mean. Yeah. But that's just me.
Well, I mean, Russell did that before back in the Happy World episode by indirectly calling Vinny dumb.
It's like,
Calling him dumb is just a really, alright, and just stop, please. It's like, I don't want to. I mean, I know a lot of the pets do call Vinny dumb, but it's like, the fact that Russell keeps doing it now is a bit like, just, shut up, Russell!
well, I mean, it's usually his facial expressions that kind of make me go, okay, you're just doing this because it's like, you get joy out of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll agree there. It's like, if he didn't make this such a smug face afterwards, as well, it made me, like, kind of get really annoyed at him. It's like, and how he was really arrogant in the beginning. It's like, okay, Danny, I'm gonna throw the ring now, and I'm gonna be... And so, like, he gave this sort of facial expression like he was better than Vinny, and like, I don't like that, because it felt to me like Russell thinks he's above Vinny.
He's like, Vinny, go get my spoon or something. Go now.
Yes, sir.
Damn right.
Yeah.
You stupid mother.
And let the record show that thanks to Russell, this is how the pets all split up. Thanks to all their stuff. But how and why would they have all this stuff in the day camp? Like, where did it all come from besides their apartments?
Well, I got another question that could work. It's like, doesn't Twomley see that and, what's this mess? And then just puts all of it, like, away or something?
This might be a safety hazard for all those pets.
Yeah. We had another pet, but we haven't seen him.
Poor Ted. I mean, I guess that's where I can see why Russell got mad, since he's the guy who always wants to make things perfectly needed to be safe and clean, stuff like that. I understand that he was upset about all this mess. It could be a problem, but just the way he acted, it's like, dude, calm down. You can clean the stuff up too, right? If you all work together and make it organized.
Yeah, it's like how he was like calling that stuff junk and stuff. He started taking it to levels which kind of annoyed the girls in a sense, because like, well, Sunil and Vinny will start off talking about it too. They didn't call their stuff junk. They just said it's a little bit annoying sort of thing. They didn't really because to me, Russell was the one that caused the whole rift in the first place by saying their stuff's junk basically, and that obviously annoyed the girls. But they're like, then Pepper had her line like, Vinny's junk, Sunil's junk, Russell's junk, it's all junk.
And Sunil's like, okay, I'm wearing underwears now. Come on.
That's something I didn't want to see on Sunil, and I'm actually trying to repress that from ever being in my head.
I was just like, yeah. I feel like Russell's just main cause of the whole problem in the first place. But it could have easily been sorted. Of all pets, could have just been like, oh, why don't we just tidy this up together or something? Like they could have easily like arranged the stuff to make it like be in like boxes or something. And like I stated before, like how come it's all there? Where did this stuff even come from? It's like, I mean, Cece said like go from the apartments, but like why is it suddenly in the day camp? Like, or did Mrs. Swan would just buy them a whole bunch of stuff to play with or something? Who knows?
Toys to play with, clothes for Zoe to try on, all that stuff.
It just seems funny that it's all in a mess when we've got two cleaning freaks. We've got Russell and Mrs. Twombly. She's a cleaning freak too. She's always like, oh, I got everything like nice and clean and stuff. It's like, and it was still really messy for some reason. Like, even she didn't go in the shop at that point, or well, in the day camp actually. It was like so. And Russell, he didn't want to clean it up either, so it's just like, And the conflict just started, and like to me, just like Russell, it didn't need to be started like that.
Yep.
I mean, if we clean it up, we can probably find Ted somewhere.
Until then, rest in peace, Ted.
It's been 3 days.
Yep, 3 days. He's dead. Definitely dead.
I really can't say much good things about this episode, besides what I said in the review. It's mostly an episode that I think people will say that it's evenly distributed to all the pets, but it really wasn't. In my opinion, we had more guys than girls. And even when there was the scene with the girls, they went to go check on the guys, so we always had the guys in every moment or every scene that we possibly could. So, just what I think there. The song, while it did sound like maybe something from the 90s, it's not my favorite, and the female pets are always great. Blythe doing the hula dance, and I like that. So overall for me, I'll give this episode a 6.5 out of 10. It's alright, I guess.
Okay, on to my final thoughts. The lady of this group. But yeah, this episode it's an episode that I kind of just didn't want to go back to. Not because it was like really, really terrible or anything. It just to me just didn't do anything too special. It seemed like we already had what I told in this episode, and it's like the only thing to me that we really got out of this was seeing Nutmeg again, and the song is like, to me, this one was just, I don't want to say forgettable, but to me it was just really average. It's like nothing too good, but nothing too bad, and it's just Russell, to me, I just didn't like his attitude throughout the episode, and it kind of brought the episode down for me a little bit, because like it focused a lot on the dudes as well. I agree with Bacon here. There was a lot of more on the focus on the dudes than the female pets, and like when the female pets were on screen, yeah. It was mostly they were going to see the dudes. And I felt like Russell was just to start the whole conflict. in the first place. And it's like his expressions didn't help because it made it seem like he was doing it on purpose. So I give him props because he was the one that apologized at the end. They all apologized, so I like that. They apologized, and it was nice and happy and everything. That was good. I guess that's all I had to say, really. It's like, the song was pretty good, and I liked certain points of the episode, like Pepper, and the girls mainly, but I did like Vinny too, and Sunil, and certain points of Russell, but mostly not with him, to be honest. But this one, to me, was really average. I'm giving this one a 6 out of 10. It wasn't like good or anything, but it wasn't like really, really bad. To me, it was just not really the best.
Now, from a guy's standpoint, I really wanted to be on the same page with this episode, but I wasn't really quite on that page. It's really, really, really average, if not maybe below average, but I just gotta say, to tell you the truth, this would really, save the episode from being, considered one of the worst episodes. It's just, it brought it from really bad to just boring. A boringly average episode. Or averagely boring, doesn't matter. Basically, it's just an episode. It's just there. You can watch it if you want. It's not that big a deal if you miss it. If you want to go right to the song and skip the episode, hey, I don't blame you. Russell, just pretty much destroying the episode, if I can use that in quotation marks. I understand his anger, but he just took it to a whole new level that he just makes you think, wow, he could have fixed this problem by himself since he's a neat freak, but nah, didn't do that. It was more focused on the guys, but I do appreciate the girl pets at least getting some involvement, so it's, not like in Racing Buttercream where they're just there, they're just mute and just leave. That was horrible, so I think they handled the female pets a little bit better in this episode. Blythe with her new forms of communication. Weird, but perfectly understandable. Find out that her mom took that same herbal medicine as well, so note to self, do not take that herbal medicine ever again. So overall, the episode, it's just boring. That's really all it is. Not bad. Thank you for the song for making it not terrible. So I'll just give this episode a 7 out of 10. It just happened.
So this has been Review Team 3 or RT3's review On the Same Page, or Battle of the Sexes.
Never had a problem with it, but hey, if you have a problem with it, why don't you paint a picture of it? It lasts longer.
Yes, and that is our next episode, which will have Rinka. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and laugh. It's gonna make her laugh, and it's gonna be really, really, I guess, a really great episode. I don't know. We can't tell until it happens. Woo!
Yeah, we'll just have to see.
Until next time, this has been RT3.
Hey, I do that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I was letting you say whatever. So
don't start pulling a Feem here on me, son.
What?
Feem? Are you really gonna demote me that much?
Oh, no, you didn't!
Oh, I did!
At least my name isn't Trainer Ding. Tasty Trainer Ding downloads butt face.
Good.
Something.
Oh, yeah, typical of a woman to say it.
Of course, straight to the name calling.
Of course. Oh, what else is that to do, right? Because, I'm a lady.
Of course, I mean, that's what you usually do.
What do you say?
Okay, we're going crazy here. Peace out, home slices.
What? Well, Feem didn't say her sign up. This is RT3 signing out.
Peace out, you home slices.
Smash!
Don't worry, I got a horse tranquilizer. It should work very well. So, we'll be seeing you in the next episode. So thanks, and say it with me now. Thanks again.